So Tony's got a little harness to lower.
I'm wearing pattern on pattern in honor of Claude.
Yes.
Pattern on pattern. He gave me the courage to do that. All right, so here we're going to, as long as the wind doesn't blow us, somebody said if I dropped it and the wind blew it, he would be gone with the wind. Well, anyway, we're going to commend you into here next to Wren. How appropriate.
We just think about how
We
to
just
get
figured
the
that
scarf.
out. Yes.
Just give him. Tony, you can just leave the scarf there.
He'd like the scarf too.
Well, that's true.
Love her.
Enjoy the scarf. I wish we had a frog.
That would have been lovely, actually, to have a frog.
And now what do we do?
Hilda will lead us.
Okay, I would just like to say that Claude being the dear friend of mine as well as Becky's and half the world and yours and Ren's, and, he's home at last, and I'm just so thrilled that finally we have him interred. And I said to Claude as I'm riding out here today, Claude, you're moving up, babe. You're moving up. So we got him in the spot next to Ren, and we've got the wonderful stone there that was done 24 hours. I think it was done overnight. It's wonderful. Claude Howell, 1915 to 1997. And I want to tell Claude I'm still looking for all the shades of green. When Claude was dying, he had in his window all of these plants. And I was sitting by his bed one afternoon reading to him. And he said, stop. And I did. And I said, what's the matter? I thought he was ill, or more ill. And he said, tell me the number of shades of green in the window, in the flowers. And I looked at them, and I counted, and he said, okay, Hilda, you got to tell it. And I said, there are 5. And he said, you're wrong, go back. So I went back and did it again, and I said, there are 6. And he said, no, there are 7 in that window, Hilda. So when I go from here to Raleigh on I-40, I count shades of green. So Claude's with me there and back. And I count green. So between Becky's frog story and the shades of green, we've got something to talk about now. And we'll always talk about Claude. If he hadn't been the artist that he was, he would have been a raconteur, right? And he was good at that. And he also taught me if I asked him what he thought of something, his comment was, if you want me to tell you what I think of something, be prepared to be unhappy, Hilda. I learned a lot from him. He was a dear friend, and I'm so thrilled that we have him at this museum. I've waited 10 years for him to be here. So waiting comes, all good things come to those who wait. Thank you, thank you, thanks. You can all come up and drop some petals in for Claude.
I'm going to film. Go ahead.
In a few minutes we're going to go inside and have some cake and whatever, but I would like to thank Ann Brennan and Bo Dean and all the staff here at the Cameron for the wonderful job they do for us, and all of you friends for sticking with us. And go tell your friends about the Cameron is still moving up, and we need them back.
You know, I have stories to share about what it was like in the class.
have some more rose petals if anyone else wants to put petals in.
And
Kim, do you?
my name is Sandy. Yes. And he, oh, well, I'm a member. And then I said, oh my goodness, I wanted to pay my respects. I just I can.
Let's all of us adjourn inside.